The Romero family were excited to kick off their summer with a nice camping trip out in the forest. It was a good way for them to unplug and enjoy life with just the three of them. Their son Paolo loved everything about camping and was amazed when they got to their site. There was a river nearby where they set up their tent that his dad promised they could fish in before they left. And in the middle was already a spot designated for them to make a fire. They were careful about their son and made sure that when they did anything dangerous, like light a fire or go near the river, he was being watched and at a safe distance. The next day, when they woke up, they decided to go on a nearby hiking trail. It would be a long walk away from their camp, but they heard that the view was spectacular. The couple was worried that Paolo would get tired quickly into it, but instead he was the one leading the charge. He grabbed a long stick to hold on to so he could pretend he was like one of the wilderness men on the TV shows and movies. His parents laughed and let him lead them up the path. Suddenly, they felt a rumble underneath their feet and heard a loud noise approaching them. What they didn't know was the rain from a week ago had made some of the rocks unstable, and they were now falling off a cliff right towards them. The parents both ducked down to the ground and tried to stay clear of the boulders. When she realized her son wasn't there, the mother yelled out for him and tried to run to him, but it was too dangerous to move. After the last of the rocks had fallen, they finally moved forward to see that Paolo was stuck under a large boulder. To say that it was large would be an understatement. It probably weighed as much as the family's car. There was also no way for them to call or even signal for help. It was only the two of them and a boy stuck under a rock. By some act of God, they saw that his upper half hadn't been crushed and he was actually still conscious. He was scared and begged for his parents to do something. Gaining unimaginable strength, the parents were able to lift the boulder enough for Paolo to pull himself out from underneath the rock to safety. The parents quickly lifted him and went back to the car to drive him to a hospital. They thought he would have some shattered bones or even be paralyzed after an event like that. Instead, he only had a fractured knee and a few cuts and bruises. The doctors said that the strength it must have taken to lift that rock was superhuman, and they should be very happy they got their son free.